following is a comprehensive analysis of the recent decision to withdraw the Secret Service detail for former Vice President Kamala Harris, including a summary of the situation, an analysis of the reasons and consequences, and a look at potential predictions and solutions. Summary. On August 29, 2025, the Trump administration announced that it would be revoking the extended Secret Service protection for former Vice President Kamala Harris, effective September 1st. By law, former vice presidents are entitled to 6 months of federal protection after leaving office, a period that ended for Harris in late July. However, before leaving office, former President Joe Biden had signed an executive memorandum to extend her protection for an additional year due to heightened security concerns. Trump's new directive cancels this extension, leaving Harris without the 24/7 security detail and threat intelligence provided by the federal government just weeks before she is scheduled to begin a national book tour. Analysis and reasons. The move is a significant departure from long-standing political norms and has been widely criticized as a politically motivated act. While a senior White House official stated that a Secret Service threat assessment found no credible evidence of a threat to the former vice president, this reasoning has been questioned. The decision comes after a particularly charged political period, during which President Trump himself faced 2 assassination attempts, underscoring the serious security risks for public figures. The primary reason for this action appears to be political retaliation. This is not the first time the Trump administration has used its authority to revoke security clearances and protections for political opponents and former adversaries. Similar actions have been taken against former National Security Advisor John Bolton and members of President Biden's family. The timing is particularly notable, as the revocation coincides with the launch of Harris's book tour, a series of public appearances that will likely draw significant crowds and media attention, inherently increasing her security risk. By withdrawing federal protection, the administration places the burden of her safety and its associated costs squarely on Harris and her team. Consequences. The most immediate consequence is the potential increase in personal danger for former Vice President Harris. Security experts, including former Secret Service officials, agree that private security, no matter how well funded, cannot replicate the level of protection, intelligence, and coordination that the Secret Service provides. The agency's ability to conduct advanced threat assessments, coordinate with local law enforcement, and respond to a wide range of national and international threats is unparalleled. Without this support, Harris will be more vulnerable as she travels across the country. Beyond the immediate safety concerns, the decision sets a dangerous precedent for the politicization of official security protocols. It suggests that a president can use their discretionary power to punish political rivals by compromising their safety. This action risks normalizing the use of a nonpartisan security agency for personal or political gain, eroding public trust in institutions meant to protect the nation's leaders, regardless of party affiliation. It also creates a chilling effect on future political discourse, as opponents of a sitting administration may fear for their personal safety after leaving office. Prediction and solutions. The situation is likely to lead to several developments. It is highly probable that Harris's team will arrange for private security, which will be expensive and logistically complex. The California governor's office and the Los Angeles mayor have already indicated they are in communication to explore alternative security arrangements, possibly involving state or local law enforcement. However, this is a temporary and suboptimal solution. The long-term solution must be a legislative one. The current law governing protection for former vice presidents is a matter of statute, but the president retains the authority to extend or revoke certain protections. A bipartisan group of lawmakers could propose a new bill that codifies a longer, mandatory period of Secret Service protection for all former presidents and vice presidents, without the possibility of presidential revocation. This would remove the discretionary power that has now been shown to be vulnerable to political abuse. The bill could also establish a clear, nonpartisan process for a threat-based extension of protection beyond the standard period, managed by an independent body of security experts rather than the White House. This would ensure that security decisions are made based on objective threat assessments, not political expediency.